If you cannot figure out what you want to do in life, it doesn't mean you lack intelligence or motivation. Most people who feel this way are not lazy or careless. They are tired, emotionally tired. Hi, today in this video, I will talk about the people who cannot figure out what they want to do in life. And I will talk about the solutions to this problem. Before we talk about solutions, let us sit with the problem for a moment. This confusion usually appears after years of being responsible, adaptable, and strong. After years of doing what was needed rather than what was wanted. So when you finally pause and ask yourself, what do I want? There is no clear answer. Not because nothing is there, but because that part of you has been quiet for a long time. This happens because the nervous system learned something very early, that wanting leads to pressure, disappointment, or responsibility, and silence felt safer. So the subconscious did what it always does. When safety is threatened, it muted desire. That is why thinking harder does not help. That is why motivation videos do not work. Because this is not a thinking problem. This is a safety problem. Now, let's talk about what actually helps. Solution number 1 to this problem is calm the body before asking life questions. You cannot access clarity from a stressed system. When the body feels rushed or tense, the mind stays foggy. So the first step is not choosing a path. It is slowing down. Create moments where nothing is demanded from you. Even 10 minutes of quiet teaches the nervous system that it is safe to feel again. Clarity comes after calm, not before. Solution number 2. Give yourself permission to not know. Say this without judgment. I do not need to know everything right now. This sentence alone releases pressure from the subconscious. When pressure drops, honesty rises. Uncertainty is not your enemy. Resistance to uncertainty is. Solution number 3 is stop asking big questions. What should I do with my life is too heavy. Replace it with smaller, kinder questions. What feels slightly interesting? What does not drain me? What makes me feel a little more present? Your direction will show itself in patterns, not answers. Solution number 4 is listen to your body, not your fear. Your body reaches before your mind explains. Notice where you feel tight. Notice where you feel lighter. Those signals matter more than logical pros and cons. The body never lies about alignment. Solution number 5 is try without committing. You are allowed to explore without deciding. Learn something without turning it into a future. Try something without announcing it. When the subconscious knows it can step back, it allows you to step forward. Solution number 6 is keep your process private. Not everyone deserves access to your becoming. Too many opinions confuse an already sensitive system. Protect your inner process. Privacy creates safety. Safety creates clarity. Solution number 7 is grieve what you did not live. Some of the confusion comes from unacknowledged grief. Dreams you let go of, paths you were not allowed to take. Sit with that gently. When grief is felt, energy returns. Solution number 8 is release the idea of one purpose. Some people are not here to identify as one identity. They are here to evolve, integrate, and express depth in different ways. Your path may change. That does not mean you are lost, it means you are alive. Solution number 9 is move before you feel ready. Readiness is built, not found. Take one small action that feels manageable. Action teaches the nervous system that movement is safe. Confidence comes later. Solution number 10 is rebuild trust with your inner voice. Speak to yourself kindly. Listen without correcting. Allow yourself to want without judging. Your inner voice is quiet because it was interrupted too often. When you listen again, it returns. See, you are not broken because you cannot figure out your life. You are in a moment of reorganization. When safety returns, clarity follows. If this helped you, breathe a little easier. Stay here, subscribe for deeper conversations on healing, clarity, subconscious work. I also provide the past life regression sessions, hypnoheal sessions. Stay with me, stay connected. You are not lost, you are learning how to listen again to yourself.